hard to pay attention to the moves I make, but it's one thing to show love when that shit is fake. I can't even trust a bitch.
Tier list.
Potato tier list? They're tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Dano, do you have an idea for the intro?
I just did the intro. We tried all the different tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Like,
What's your favorite colored tomato?
I'm thinking red.
Which red?
This is tough.
I don't know. Let me pull up a hex value chart.
What's the hex value of all these tomatoes?
Red. I'm a sucker for cherry tomatoes.
I would say cherry, but that's more off
Or you
taste
can even
rather than
put in,
color.
like, what's that other kind?
Cock.
No.
What?
Cock tomato.
Tomato. Like
I love the file name of Cherokee Purple Tomatoes. Cherokee Purple Tomatoes.
I just typed. These are for me. What do you guys think is the best tasting tomato on this tier list?
San Marzano. Well, wait for what?
Look,
Raw. Like eating them like an apple.
Eating them like an apple?
Eating them like an apple, probably cherry tomatoes.
Cherry tomatoes. Red beefsteak tomatoes. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They got a lot of juice.
I like the red ones. I think the green ones are just below it.
I think the green ones are just wannabe tomatoes, and people sell them as different types of
I like
tomatoes, but
them.
really they're just not ripe.
They're
I
just
like
big
them in the
grapes.
salad at Olive Garden.
What do you guys think of heirloom tomatoes?
Heirlooms?
Yeah.
The heirloom, I don't think that's a specific.
Dude,
This is an
Heirlooms?
heirloom tomato.
Heirloom means like it's like not. It's like an older.
I think you're definitely overthinking a tomato right now.
Like no.
You're
it's
ruining
like
my tier
heirloom,
list.
Like heirloom seeds. It's like
Heirloom like
It's not-
Apex Legends.
it's not a specific like type of tomato. I'm pretty sure it's like
So what tier do you put heirloom tomatoes in? Because that's on this tier list.
D.
There's C and there's
They're
F.
really good on burgers because they're bigger. Typically, so
Yeah. I have to
think
spoil something for you though. Most
I
burgers.
think it's a mistake to not use beefsteak on a burger.
What do you guys think about romaine?
the beef tomatoes.
Beefsteak
What
tomato
do you,
tastes
what
good
do you
on
think
burger.
about romaine tomatoes? I think these are the worst tomatoes. I'm not gonna lie. I hate romaine
There's
tomatoes.
like Roma tomatoes.
No.
Or yeah, no. Yeah, they're Roma, not romaine. Romaine is the lettuce.
Roma
Roma
tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Those are pretty. No, Roma tomatoes are kind of like S tier. You put
No.
those in, like pico de gallo.
No, they're horrible. They don't taste like anything.
They taste like Roma tomatoes.
Here's but we're judging them on their own. I think.
Yeah.
Did we even discuss what we're gonna? Are we doing like? We have to have the category of what we're judging them on. Is it
Taste.
taste?
Yeah.
Texture, I
if it's
guess,
on
as
its
well. We
own,
can do
those are F
texture.
tier. If it's
And
on
yeah,
their
I would
own,
say we
they're
do
F.
it by its own. That's why I think cherry tomatoes deserve S tier.
Cherry tomatoes do deserve S tier.
What do you guys think about hillbilly tomatoes?
I think they're wannabe pumpkins.
Reese, have you had a hillbilly tomato before?
No.
They're a little
Hillbilly
tangy.
tomatoes.
And for that reason, F tier.
I'm not-
F tier. Dino said it. F tier.
They're definitely F tier.
What about what about tomatoes on a vine? They just
Kinda
taste
like-
like normal tomatoes.
That's kind of like A tier.
I feel like that's too high. I feel like it's not fair to put those next
Are
to
they-
beefsteak.
Maybe a mid B.
Yeah.
Definitely mid B.
Hold on, I'm gonna adjust. Wait, no. Yeah, there.
I'm okay with that.
This is what I wanted to make because I think this is bottom of B.
Mhm.
What about these tomatoes?
I don't know. They
It
kind of look.
looks like the inside looks like 4 tomatoes like squished together into one tomato.
It's 4 tomatoes conjoined.
I say C tier.
Alright.
They're probably like one of those things where like looks really cool, but like
Yeah, it's just like mid.
What do you guys think
Yeah.
of these really big tomatoes? They're really big and probably.
Honkers, bro.
Frosty, have you ever had these tomatoes before?
Have you ever had big tomato?
I actually have had big tomato because my dad and my neighbor both grow tomatoes.
Frosty's the tomato expert. Frosty, what is your call on these tomatoes?
I would think I can't tell exactly what they are.
It says they're brandy wine pink tomatoes.
They're not
A.
F tier.
If they're Brandywine tomatoes, A.
Really?
They're very sweet.
Okay.
Cut the image half, but half an A, half an F.
There's two, so we could split them in half. What about the Cherokee purple tomatoes?
No, those are just like the ones that you get at crummy sandwich shops
Ew.
on things.
F tier. Those are just like hillbilly tomatoes.
I can't even tell that's a tomato in the picture, so.
What about cocktail tomatoes?
Wait, why do they call it Cherokee purple when it's like pink and green?
Definitely C tier, because why would you, like, why are they cocktail tomatoes? Like, what are you like, these are just probably not good. They're probably just used because they're shiny.
They're like really bitter.
Yeah, they're definitely just bitter.
What about black crim tomatoes?
I would assume based on the blackness that they're rotten.
Yeah.
F tier. Rotten tomatoes.
Not tomatoes.
Alright. First or
Those are
last
peppers.
those are peppers. What are the Salmonzano tomatoes by themselves?
On their
And
own,
Parmesanos?
on their own, probably up there like top of A.
Dynamite, have you had these tomatoes before? I have. I normally use them for sauce. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'd
they're
say A.
they would be S tier if like just
I
with
like
salt and
them.
pepper.
I like them more than beefsteak potatoes. So I'll put them between these two.
Tomatoes, you mean?
Yeah,
That's
beefsteak
fair.
tomatoes. Like these
You
tomatoes.
said potatoes.
Oh, I meant tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
No, potatoes are next month.
What's the one in S tier?
Potato.
Those are like perfectly spherical. They look
They're
like
cherry
They're cherry,
tomatoes.
They
dude.
look freaking copy pasted.
They're cherry tomatoes. It's because
It's
they're
one-
so good.
Dude, they really do look copy pasted. They really do. They
Aren't
look
cherry
weird.
tomatoes usually like kind of like
They're really
oval-shaped
small.
too?
Yeah.
You're just dumb.
I don't actually think I've ever seen a round cherry tomato.
No.
But they keep me on the hit list, cause they know one day I'ma be shit. With the drip, I don't quit, man, I'm seasick. I just talk my shit when the beat hit. Hold on.
Dude, what the fuck?